Hello, Fredlings! Welcome back to another episode of QuaraCraft, and today we're going to jump straight into a time lapse of all the resource gathering that we have done. So I'll see you in a couple seconds once that's over. Fredlings, I just want to say right now that I'm currently addicted to QuaraCraft. It is unbelievable. I spent about 3, 4, 5 hours today. I mean, I just stopped counting after a while, but it definitely was at least 4 hours playing. And I mined up a bunch of redstone, as you saw in the time lapse, as well as spent a lot of time getting some of these resources here. Obviously, a lot of stone and stuff like that. But that wasn't the majority of the time. The majority of the time that we spent here today was looking for sand. We have 3 full sugar boxes of sand, and oh my goodness, is there a single desert biome on the server? I just want to put that out there. The only footage that I got, or the only footage that I even attempted to get of sand was this island. That was the only sand that I seen in the entire world. It was unbelievable. I spent about an hour and a half just looking for sand and another gravel biome. We are out of both gravel biomes and sand. So until I find another one, we might not be having these concrete might be a little bit pretty high priced. Is what I'm trying to get to here. But this server keeps buying out all my redstone. Not all of it, but a good majority of it, like every single day. So I'm going to come on here and just restock it throughout the week. And it might not be a part of the QuaraCraft episode. It might be. It really depends on what I'm feeling. But I'm going to try to come through a couple days a week and just keep restocking that redstone no matter what. Some of the other items too. But before we go and do whatever we're doing later, because I don't know what we're doing, because this is actually recorded before I actually do the live stream. But I actually got a box of sea items, and a lot of people might ask, Claude, why the hell did you get this? I mean, that's a good question. I was looking for sand. But I came over here, got a bunch of sea stuff, and I'm planning on selling these as premium prices later on in the thrift store. Depends on when. I'm not sure, like, because I haven't done the weekend. It's 6 days from now until we do the stream, so I'm not sure. But we are planning on selling some of these coral stuff, because it's not terribly hard to get. I mean, it's not terribly hard to get, but when you want it, you just don't have it, and it's a big pain in the neck, really, once you get there to get it. Even if you have a one of those underwater breathing things, I mean, it's just not easy. Like you see here, I spent about, how long did I spend? I spent about 25 minutes, 30 minutes just mining this up. And look at how much we got bubble coral. 8. We only got 8 after 20 minutes. Or tube coral. This is even rarer than diamonds, like some of these things. So these are going to be definitely coming in at a premium price. I don't think they're going to sell that much of, but there is actually some really big benefits for that coral. Those like little ones I was showing you, those very rare ones. There's actually big prices that could be coming from those, but we'll see what happens in the next week from now. Right now, before we get to that next live stream, I'm going to make some more redstone stuff, stick it in the shop, and go to sleep because I am so flipping tired. Every time I come back to this talking, more and more stuff keeps getting done. And when I said I was done playing yesterday night, I played for about another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5.5, 6 hours after I said I was going to done playing, I continued to play. And as you obviously see, now we have 2 new things. I saw Grian's episode. He said he wanted to build a farm without looking at some tutorials, and he feels satisfaction. So I built this, and I feel really satisfied because this is like a completely original design by me. Well, not the concept, but it is a completely original design by me because it was going to be just 1. Then it turned into 2, and then it turned into 3. And I mean, this is not, super duper duper highly efficient, but I have so many logs here that I don't know what to do with. I mean, this is just the surplus of logs we currently have. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but this is just the surplus. I put a whole shulker box at our thrift store, which no one says bought any logs. By the way, if you want to buy some logs, you can go over there. But that's at our thrift store, and we have all types of woods here. We have oak, spruce, and then dark oak, dark oak is the one that we don't have a ton of, but I didn't realize I put down regular dirt here and the trees kept growing, but I didn't know that these spruce trees could actually grow in fours like this, because technically this is a taiga biome. Now, I did roast the taiga biome in one of my episodes, so I just will sweep that under the rug, but because I don't know if you saw in the time lapse or what is there, but these trees could grow actually like 5 to 7 to 8 blocks taller than what this is, because this is what I built this here. Is like, oh, you can just jump on it and that'd be fine. But look at this. This isn't even the top. Like, that's not even the top. Obviously, sometimes they can grow quite large. Sometimes there's issues with the leaves, but it doesn't also seem like there's issues with leaves, because it seems like all these trees will literally, when I start cutting down this tree especially, that I'll have just 4, it's like a 4x4, which is, or 16, yeah, 16 logs just all the way up, and it's just absolutely unbelievable the amount of wood. The same thing over here with these oak trees. Like, look at, I didn't like, they grow next to each other. I mean, I remember back in my Minecraft day, they didn't do that. I remember them sort of just growing like they had to have space between them, but I guess they don't. And I don't know if that's a mod or something that we have on the server, because we don't have mods, but we do have some data packs. Maybe that's what's going on here, but we'll never have to worry about wood. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to be tired. Let's just finish this. Then I said, you know what? It's already about, 1 in the morning. Let's just keep going and just build this. It'll be super easy, a general mob farm. Obviously, it was not super easy, and I spent so much time on this. This took me about 4 in the morning to complete. But it is a super general mob farm, as you can clearly see here. Now, it didn't work exactly how it's set up. I just sort of gave up. It was like 3:40 at night. All it does is the mobs spawn here. They get pushed slowly over here. They'll eventually walk. They fall into this one. And then when they fall into here, they will get swept under the rug. And then they will fall to their death and die. Now, this doesn't kill all of them. There is sometimes skeletons and zombies that do spawn in with armor, and they will fall down here and not die, but for the majority of the time, they will die just from the straight fall damage. It's not an XP farm. It wasn't supposed to be an XP farm. I AFK'd for 12 hours here at this farm, and I forgot to turn it on, because on this farm, I just thought this was, I'm so mad. I AFK'd about 12 hours just waiting, for this to go through. It didn't go through. I'm a little bit upset with that, but it's fine. I have currently AFK'd only about an hour, 2 sessions, 30 minutes earlier before I went to work, and then when I came back from work, which is now on Tuesday, I sat here and look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff for about 1 hour's of work. That's all the stuff we got, as well as this gunpowder chest. I just sort of took the gunpowder and put in here, because that is going to be very valuable. We will be selling some sort of sulfur stuff here in the future. But if I did AFK for 12 hours, this would be all full, and I'm definitely planning on AFKing tonight, so that will hopefully be all jam-packed full with stuff. And I might even get kicked from the server because of how much stuff we get in there. But that's fine. Even if those get filled, a lot of people don't know that these hoppers can get backed up if this is filled in with stuff. So this will get filled up with 5 stacks, and then this will get filled with 5 stacks when that's full. And then all the way up, and then there's obviously all of these here. So indirectly, these are, they are made out of chest, and they can be chest themselves. So that's super awesome. We burnt through all of our redstone once again, so we need to get more redstone. I'm going to AFK here. Maybe we'll do some other little time lapses. We'll see. I'm trying to get Omar to jump on the server, and we'll see what happens. But the next footage you should see is from our stream or me doing some very tedious tasks. I don't know, but what I do know is we'll see you in a second. Stop. If you're a subscriber to this YouTube channel, Twitch, or following on Twitch, you can be a part of QuaraCraft in a different way. As you see on screen here, you see diorite outlines created by Omar. And if you make a build and post it into our Discord of your build that it matches this outline of any of these, you can have your build put into this world. We'll be doing a dedicated live stream to subscribers' builds in this world. So just on screen here are the dimensions of all of the builds, as you see. And if they look nice and I like them, we will build them in QuaraCraft. So obviously there's a different variety of them, and everyone is eligible. If you make more than one, you might win more than twice, but we'll see. So make sure you post them in our Discord, linked in the description. I hope you enjoy those catch-up videos to get to this moment here. Like I said on those videos, it took us about 12, 14 hours of grinding out resources here in this world. Got way more resources here left to go. And it's going to be a super awesome build once we're done. We're going to do a quick time lapse, which it's going to be burning through a lot of resources. That's going to be a lot of time. But C&O's shop is about to be super epic. So, without further ado, let's take a look at C&O's in Timelapse. Fredlings, this has been a jam-packed filled episode of QuaraCraft. I think we spent about 48 hours of build time IRL in this week, and it has been crazy. Twitch streams and everything else, it has been a fantastic. This has probably been one of the greatest weeks for streaming I've ever done ever. But as you see here, we added in 2 Sukuro trees, a beam on top of our museum. I didn't show that in a time lapse, but this little box here, you did not see that on the video. Why didn't I see that, Claude? Well, because I didn't build this. Right now on screen, you can see me and Believer Arts discussing a deal to build this top. I wasn't actually planning on doing anything else, but he offered 1 diamond block to make the building better, including the interior. That was the original deal. Now he's doing the exterior too. But he is going to be doing the interior for us, and I brought all the stuff outside. And now you can see we are in Jordan's office, Wicked, the server owner, and we're discussing a price for netherite, and he said 1 diamond per ancient debris. So then I bought 38 of those. Bought a couple extra because I often die. I've died a lot off screen between now and then, but we're going to come right back. And this is where we are now. I have died a lot, you see on screen right now. Shin is AFKing, but I died probably about 10, 20 times, or not 20 times, 10 times on this from majority of fall damage and a couple times from doing some villager trading that you did not see on camera. Still don't understand why some of these villagers are being the way they are, but it's fine. I'll show you that more in the next episode. So hopefully by the time we stream next week on Twitch, you will see this completed with the interior. I brought all the stuff outside. No one has bought in everything. It's all the same price. Well, not all of it's the same price. I have adjusted some prices, but it's all out here so people who do want to buy them, they still can get their opportunity. We are not missing on any cash, and I think it's actually a little bit easier for people to buy it out here, but we'll see what AJ does on the interior. I want to thank every single one of you Fredlings so much for watching, and remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Now on the outro screen, thank you so much, Fredlings, once again. And a special thanks to our first subscribers ever on Twitch, Cripsa, our OG subscriber, Liam Harrison, and our 3 donation bit givers, Gavin, Jordan, and Janko. I mean, you do not know how much this really means to me. And thank you so much, Fredlings, for all your support. And all the money will be redistributed back into this YouTube channel and Twitch channel. Bye!